Discipline can never be restored to senior high schools.
Everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Uncle Justo. Thank you so much for clicking. Yes, in this episode, we are going to look at some students who are also complaining about the indiscipline in our school, and they were interviewed by Mr. Josh, a YouTube content creator, and I decided to share and add my voice to it. Yes, so today, if today is your first time of watching me and you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Press the notification bell so anytime we upload a video, you will be notified so that you know more about what is going on in our secondary schools and our basic schools. Yes, now. Previously, as you all know, discipline was one of those of us who have been in school in, let's say, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Discipline was very important when it comes to nurturing students or nurturing human beings to a certain level in life. And comparing to what we are facing now as the indiscipline in our SHS schools has become one of the conversation that is triggering into, or people are asking more questions about it, what's really going on in our secondary school and what is really happening with our teachers and all that in the what are they doing about it. And so Mr. Josh interviewed one of the students who asked that can discipline be restored in our school, and he said no, discipline cannot be restored in a secondary school. But listen to what she said about it.
You scroll down social media and then you see content of high school students coming up, and then some of them you watch it and it's like, nah. Of course I feel that about that because during our time we never saw things like that. Yes, and then you can also open the comment section and you see that people really hate stuff like that.
All right.
And it makes people feel like discipline is gone. You are a student leader of Axim Girls. How do we restore discipline to the schools and restore the hope of people, parents, and of course the whole country that things will get better?
Discipline can never be restored to senior high schools.
Discipline cannot be restored to
Senior high school, it can never be restored.
Why do you say that?
Because the ministry doesn't want it to be restored.
Your school?
No, the ministry, the Ghana Education Service, they don't want it to be restored.
Why?
The education service is not ready to restore discipline in our school, and it is true. You see, Ghana Education Service is trying to compare himself to the UK, the US, and other countries.
Why do you say that?
Because the ministry doesn't want it to be restored.
Your school?
No, the ministry, the Ghana Education Service, they don't want it to be restored.
Why?
All right. There is this, I feel like there is the language, Cain, communicates to students. And then that language is pain. No human in the right senses would ever want to be inflicted with pain. Now this pain that was back then inflicted on people.
Like at a time when they used to lash us.
Exactly, gosh. Nowadays, it's not there. So students nowadays feel as if, some students, they feel as if they are on top of the world. Let me give you some of the activities.
I've heard stories like that, but is it really true?
It is happening, gosh. It is true.
So you realize that teachers who are innocent, now I understand why teacher came after me when I actually created a video about this O'Reilly Senior High School, about the boy that was killed, because the kids are above, they refuse to take corrections, and they are indisciplined. The indiscipline in those schools are high to the extent that teachers cannot even risk their own life because they are threatening teachers. They stand in front of the teacher, they abuse them, they say a whole lot of things, and teachers decide that no. So for us, we are here to teach you. We'll focus on the teaching. When it comes to anything like discipline or nurturing for the better future, we'll forget about it. Yes. And what is happening is that we are not saying that all teachers are not okay, but so far as that person is imparting knowledge in you for a future, you need to respect that person. Yes, so you heard it. So teachers are going through a lot. And the question is that, are they safe?
Let me give you some of the activities that I'm talking about. Some students nowadays, can stand up and talk anyhow to their teachers, verbally abuse them. I know that there are some bad teachers that don't know how to talk. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the genuine ones, that students, indisciplined students, now stand up and speak anyhow to them. Those are the students I'm talking about.
Amazing.
Another activity is students nowadays are killing themselves. Did this ever happen in your time in school?
This question is a critical question and everyone needs to answer. When you were in school, teachers, parents, when you were in school, have you ever heard that a student has killed a student in school? No. Or has stabbed a student in school? No. Normally when I was in school, I could hear that maybe the student outside maybe went out somewhere and maybe went for a crowding where they are having a program and all that. And unfortunately, or maybe mistakenly, someone has to shoot or stab or maybe something like that. But for it to happen in school, no. Because who are you to fight in the school and kill yourselves in the school? Who are you? You cannot do it. You cannot even fight in the school because the school is a family where anything that happens in the school, you drag the name of the school in the mud. So there's no way, and when they are tagging you, when they are tagging the school, your name will be on top of the list. So there's no way you will do something in schools. But now, our students, SHS students, are doing it. She made mention of this challenge that has been happening on social media. We call it attacker challenge or whatever. And students wearing boys' dresses, female students wearing male students' dresses, and male students wearing female dresses. And she do mention of something, and she asked, listen to what she said.
There is this new trend called Akata challenge.
The one that girls are doing dance, like they are wearing boys' clothes.
Yes, that's one. Gosh, what do you think about it? Do you think it's nice? Do you like it?
Okay, you want my honest opinion?
Yes.
Personally, I don't like it. But sometimes people say that it is creative.
Akata challenge is creative.
That's what a lot of people think.
Gosh, ladies are dressing up as boys, wearing baggy down, ganging up, and you call that creative? It's not creative. It is madness, if you ask me.
Really?
Yes. First of all, it doesn't speak well of the individual. Secondly, it doesn't speak well of the parents of the individual. Thirdly, it doesn't speak well of the head of the school that the individual attends.
Amazing.
And the worst part of all is that it doesn't even speak well of Ghana Education Service, because these videos are watched globally, all around the nations. And I don't think there are people out there, when they see such videos, they'll be happy. They would never comment anything good about it.
Students are dressing like, female students are dressing like boys, and male students are also dressing like girls. And this thing, we say we call it creativity. And you see, my camera is even falling. See, the most interesting thing about it, or that teachers are not talking about it, parents are not talking about it, head teachers are not talking about it. So what is going on? No one is talking about it. The schools in which the students are doing something from, they are not talking about it. The head teacher or the head mistress is not talking about it. So what is really going on? Could it be that the students are also threatening the head teachers and the teachers in those schools? Because the selected schools that I'm seeing on social media, I don't see some of the big schools, but I can see the schools from those villages and all that. Those are the schools that I'm seeing. Parents are not saying anything. That I've sent my word to school, and these are some of the things my word is doing. I'm seeing my word on social media. You're not saying anything about it, and you kept mute. And you are expecting your word to complete SHS and come out with a flying color result that you'll be happy about. I can say practically that you, the parent yourself, you are not responsible. You see your word on social media and you accept it. You decide to leave your word to trend because you want your word to also be on social media. With that kind of trending, you saw your word kissing, females, students kissing each other, and parents are not saying anything about it. And you are saying this is creativity. People are saying that I saw videos where people are happy and are applauding female students kissing. God, it is well.
Videos are watched globally, all around the nations. And I don't think there are people out there, when they see such videos, they'll be happy. They would never comment anything good about it. I'm sure some people will go like, hey, Ghana school span, your mumbo show pal. Oh, just think about it. That's what they will say.
Amazing.
And these are not the kind of comments that we need.
Ghanaian schools, as school students who are not disciplined, because as she said, it doesn't speak well of the student yourself. It doesn't speak well of your parents. It doesn't speak well of the school where you are attending, which is the SHS. And it doesn't speak well of the Ghana Education Service. Parents themselves don't want their child to be caned, because even they don't cane them at home. They don't discipline them at home. So when their parents, their kids come to school, like they realize, oh, even my mother doesn't discipline me, who are you to discipline me? My parent, my father doesn't discipline me, who are you to discipline? So they don't respect the teachers at all. They don't take any orders from the teachers. They do whatever they like. So you will get to understand that the indiscipline in the schools is getting rotten and rotten in our system of. It's getting rotten. It's getting our students or our children corrupted to the extent that when they grow up, they will not be disciplined. Their things they will not have a proper structure when it comes to educational discipline.
Because I think Ghana wants to be treated as a first-class country, but it is not. It is a third-class country. The first-class countries are countries that have abolished corporal punishment. There are measures that are put in place to control such youth. But in Ghana, my country, my motherland, gosh, if you abolish corporal punishment, you have killed Ghana totally. These behaviors that we are seeing.
Are you aware you are a student? Like, is caning fun?
I am a student. I don't like caning. I don't want to be caned. But trust me, I don't want to be caned because of the pain that will be inflicted on me. So I would stay away from behavior that would inflict pain on me.
Yes. You see, Ghana Education Service want to treat Ghanaian school as if we are a foreign school. We are trying to adopt. We are trying to inculcate some of the, how do you call it, UK culture, US culture, and other countries, their culture into our educational system. And it cannot happen. If you abolish, which is a fact, if you abolish corporal punishment from our schools or from our SHS schools, then Ghana will be a place of doom. Because the students will, so that's where it will get to a limit where the teachers in the schools are not safe, because it will get to a time students will pick a gun and shoot a teacher because the teacher decided to correct him or her. Who is she? Who is he? Will shoot the teacher. Yes. It is hard time for us to come together to solve this issue because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of. If there is any other alternative, let's forget about what the Ghana Education Service came up with. They should sit down again and let's look at it critically and see how best we can do it. And we all have to come together. We all have to come together and make sure that we do this to help our kids. Because one day we will be judged. Meaning, to be specific, one day those same kids that we deny them access of disciplining them, the same kids will pick gun and shoot us because we didn't discipline them in future. Because they realize that because of the nature they are having, because of the attitude they are having, they are not able to fit into any organizational, like they are not able to be employed in any organization because their pictures and their videos and whatever have been on social media, removing their skin, showing their upper body and whatever, and removing. So they realize that this kind of child can never be employed in this organization because there's nothing good about that child. And that child will have that kind of pains. And you, your parent, remember, we the teachers, definitely we are somewhere else. You, the parent, they will come after you guys. So parents should sit up and let's do something to help this generation. This is the only thing we can do. If not, it will keep on happening and the end result will be something that we will not like. Let's try our best to nurture our students for a better future. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Please leave it under the comments and share your views. What is happening in your schools? Yes, leave a comment. If you're a student and you are showing some attitude, or maybe you believe that you personally you are not into those things, but some of your colleagues are doing it, just leave your comment. What do you think about the indiscipline in our schools? Let's all contribute to this, and let's see how best we can help our educational system grow and help our motherland stand up again. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you.